I just wanted to do a quick introduction. I haven't really done a video for this channel, and I've had the channel up for a little while, so I hope you forgive me for that. But here's what I want to do today. I want to do a quick video about securing your smart home network. You know, and there are a lot of different guides and tips and things that you're going to see out on the internet for sure. But I want to talk specifically today about 5 things that I've done and that you can do to secure your smart home network. The first one is to lock down your router. And when I say lock down your router, I mean make sure that you're using new usernames and passwords, not the default stuff that you see all over the internet. I mean, you can Google any model number for any router on the internet and you're going to find the default username and password. Tip 2 would be to only use known devices. And what I mean by that is to use stuff like things you would buy from Amazon, like any Amazon smart home products are good. They're well known, they're well secured, and they're well known for being secured. There are things, you know, Samsung Smart Things, you know, Nest, any of the big names. Those are the devices that you want to be using, not Joe's camera or Joe's smart home security camera that, you know, he just started the company a year ago or, you know, a couple of years ago and has no proof, no grounding, no, you know, nothing to back him. So that you want to kind of stay away from those and go with the more known devices. That's going to help you security-wise as well. Tip 3 is you want to make sure that you use a good VPN. Now, VPNs or virtual private networks are something that I see a lot more people using now than, you know, a couple of years ago, although it's been a practice and something that I've seen people do for many years. Of course, I came from, you know, a network security background. I did network security sales for quite a few years and you know, I was well aware of what a VPN was. I just didn't really have the need to have one in my house. But now, with the way things are evolving in the smart home automation world, I definitely felt like that's something I should add in. So, use a VPN. A good one that I've seen and that I recommend from using it or having used it is IPVanish. You can go to ipvanish.com and you can check them out. They're really easy to set up. You can plug the information right into your router so you don't even have to set it up on all your different devices. You just set it up on the router and go, and that's it. The next thing I want to talk about is managing your passwords. And again, this kind of goes back to locking down the router, but more across the different smart home devices that you have. So when you buy smart home devices, a lot of times you'll go through the setup process. They'll make you create a username and a password. For example, I bought an ecobee, well, set of 4 ecobee thermostats, and when I set them up, I had to put in, you know, create a username and a password. And here again, you want to use something that's a little more difficult to guess. Instead of using, you know, lobster321, you want to use LOB1 STR, something like that. You just want it to be something that wouldn't be easy to be guessed. You want to try to make it something that a hacker really would have a hard time brute forcing through. And I think when you start mixing up the letters and the words and the letters and the numbers, it just makes it a little bit harder for them. The next tip, and probably something that everybody should be doing, is use a separate network for your smart home devices. Most routers, when you get them today, have a 2.4 gigahertz network and a 5 gigahertz network. You want to make sure that you are using one network for each. Now, sometimes you won't have a router that has 2 networks like that. It might be a little bit of an older router, which you would definitely want to upgrade anyway from a security standpoint, but you can also look at getting a separate router or a second router to plug into your initial router, and you can set that up to kind of diversify the network as well. That's something that I have done, and I definitely think it helps from not only a security standpoint, but a separation standpoint. It just kind of helps me, and I know where everything is connected and how it's connected. So those are the 5 tips that I wanted to mention today in this video. If you want more, there's actually a link to an article down in the description below, and I'm going to try to put one somewhere up here, which is going to take you to an article that I wrote, which is 13 surefire ways to secure your smart home network. Definitely check out the article. There's a lot more information there. But I thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to doing more of these videos. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you want to do, but definitely subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.